Happy New Year, everyone. Last year I made a video talking about the top 15 Transformers that I regretted selling, and as we approach the end of 2017, I'd like to take a look back at that list and see where we stand. Also, I'd like to look forward and talk about the top 5 figures I'm excited about in 2018. I'm wearing my Negan hat. Let's get into it. The first one on my list was Movie Incinerator. I haven't seen one for sale recently, and I'm not really looking for one either. Movie figures never tend to stay on my shelf long, unless they're Barricade, so I've not been convinced to seek one out. I guess I don't miss him all that much. Next up, Skids and Mudflap, the ice cream truck version. I have seen these for sale a few times, but every time I find one, it's never for a price that suits me. I found a broken one on eBay for 20 bucks, and I think that's way too much. If I found one that was in good shape for cheap, I'd probably pick it up just for the novelty, but as I said, movie figures tend to be at the bottom of my list. G1 Soundwave. I love my Masterpiece Soundwave, but the G1 version would be so cool to stand next to it. Unfortunately, G1 figures tend to be pricey, so it's not like I can just pick one up haphazardly. I'd have to actually seek one out, which unfortunately isn't a priority just for something that'd be cool to have. Armada, Jetfire, and Overload. I hate to say it, but as I get older, nostalgia just isn't a factor for me anymore. These two are another great example about how having something cool does not justify seeking it out, nor does it justify the cost associated with such. I still have my Armada Prime, and he's going to stick around because he's my first Transformer ever. But as for these two, I couldn't see myself picking them up except if they were at a convention or if I got them in a lot of figures. Armada, Megatron, and Tidal Wave. I could see myself picking these up specifically. I would much rather have these two than the previous two. I haven't seen any for sale recently, especially together. I'm kind of afraid that these might be hard to source for a cheap price, but 2018 might be the year I stumble across them. Fall of Cybertron Bruticus. I almost bought one of these. It was the Comic-Con version with the game-accurate colors, and it came with the third-party upgrade kit. There was a guy on my Facebook feed absolutely dying to get rid of it, but at the time I didn't have the money to shell out. I'm not sure if he ever sold it, but I haven't seen another one since. I wouldn't mind picking this figure up again, but I'd prefer that it come with the upgrade kit, or better yet, I'd prefer a Planet X version. Robots in Disguise, Optimus Prime, and Ultra Magnus. I've looked for these two on eBay several times, but the prices are always way more than I'm willing to pay. It's even harder to find the exclusive versions that I'm looking for, and harder still to find them complete. These would be fun to own again, but I can live without them. Fall of Cybertron Shockwave. I'm holding out for Planet X to make a version of him, and with the Insecticons announced last month, I can't imagine that Shockwave's far behind. Fall of Cybertron Starscream. I bought the Planet X Starscream a couple days ago, and I really hope to get Thundercracker and Skywarp in 2018. Fall of Cybertron Soundwave. Planet X, I'm waiting on you guys here. Please don't make me buy this deluxe again. I desperately want a Soundwave done by you guys. Revenge of the Fallen Voyager class Starscream. You know, I'm not so sure why I put him this high on the list. I kind of forgot that I even missed him. I guess I really am not attached to the movie stuff anymore. So yeah, I've changed my mind. I don't regret getting rid of this figure. Transformers Prime Legends class Abominus. No use sugarcoating it. I don't miss him anymore either. Revenge of the Fallen Legends class Devastator. I'd rather have the Combiner Wars one. Generations Springer and Blitzwing. I did manage to find a Springer, and boy am I glad to have him back. He's a very good toy, and I got him for a great price. I decided to pass on the Generations Blitzwing due to the Titans Return version coming out. I love that Titans Return Blitzwing. And finally, Revenge of the Fallen Leader Class Optimus Prime. In my opinion, this Optimus figure is the benchmark for a good Hasbro toy. I am literally talking about him and how good he is all the time. And I do see him for sale pretty often, but he's usually damaged or incomplete. Plus, with the introduction of the movie Masterpiece line, it seems that Leader Optimus has some competition now. And I'd like to do some more research before deciding which version to buy. Wow, I really butchered that list, huh? More than half of them I just decided I didn't want. And I strayed away from Hasbro altogether when it comes to Fall of Cybertron, guys. I guess 12 months makes a lot of difference. But things are looking good for 2018, so now let's talk about the top 5 figures I'm looking forward to this coming year. Movie Masterpiece Barricade. As many of you know, I love Mustangs, and Transformers that turn into Mustangs are my jam. So you'd think that movie masterpiece Barricade would be the perfect toy for me. But so far, nothing has convinced me that I absolutely have to have it. Like, I have the Human Alliance one, and I'm not sure if the movie masterpiece is that much better. But I look forward to deeper coverage on the Masterpiece version to see if he'll be joining my collection. Bumblebee movie toys. I'm not too happy with the Michael Bay Transformers movies, but we got some good toys out of them. My favorite being Evasion Mode Optimus Prime. So, with the Bumblebee movie hitting theaters December 2018, we have potential for some really cool toys. Personally, I'm looking forward to a Volkswagen Bumblebee and the rumored Dodge Challenger Cliff Jumper and classic Mustang Barricade. Those would be awesome. Hasbro, if you don't get the licenses for these classic cars and the toys look awful, you and I, we're gonna have a serious talk. Planet X Vulcan, also known as Fall of Cybertron Grimlock. I had the Fall of Cybertron Grimlock Voyager toy, and I liked him, but I also knew that he wasn't exactly game accurate. Since I started collecting Planet X, I've really wanted their take on Grimlock. But he was always out of stock, and the eBay prices were kinda insane. But then they did another production run of him, and I bought one for retail. He hasn't shipped yet, which means he's going to arrive in 2018, and he'll be one of the first figures of the year. I am very excited to take a look at this figure. Some people say he's the best one Planet X have produced. Either way, I'm going to have a huge, menacing, game-accurate Grimlock to stand with my Planet X guys, and that's awesome. Planet X Moors, also known as Fall of Cybertron Starscream. Last year, I talked a lot about the level in War for Cybertron where you play as all three of the Seekers and how much I love it. Well, I recently replayed the whole of the War for Cybertron campaign, and I have to say, the feelings are still there. Unfortunately, the price is a bit of a problem. These are expensive figures, and to get 3 of them, it's even more so. However, when I bought Starscream, he was on sale, so I saved a good bit of money. Also, the retail prices for their Skywarp and their Thundercracker are drastically reduced from the retail price of Starscream, which means that I'm just one step closer to owning the perfect Fall of Cybertron Seeker trio. Starscream also hasn't shipped yet, which means he'll be arriving alongside Grimlock, so that's going to be a pretty good day. And finally, Planet X Pluto, also known as Fall of Cybertron Megatron. I've never pre-ordered a figure before. Generally, I'm fine with waiting until it hits retail, but when Planet X announced their Fall of Cybertron Megatron figure, I slapped that pre-order button harder than Batman slaps Robin in that meme. This is the first and probably last Fall of Cybertron Megatron toy to be produced. I had the War for Cybertron version, and he was cool, but he obviously doesn't fit with the Planet X scale. So just the thought of having a game-accurate Megatron to stand next to Optimus got me all sorts of excited. Unfortunately, his production was delayed, resulting in a, as of now, 2-month setback from his original release date. But I sit here patiently waiting because he looks darn good, and I am so very excited to receive a Fall of Cybertron Megatron. So yeah, right off the bat, 2018 is going to be freaking awesome. 3 Planet X figures right here at the start. But I gotta love on 2017 a little bit. It was a great year. During 2017, we crossed over into 300 subscribers, the channel got a facelift with the new banners and intros, and reviews are more exciting than ever. Not to mention 2017 was the year that I met Kyle in person for the first time. Summer of 2017, I left my home state and my family to go work in Arkansas for 3 months, and this channel helped me get through that tough time. We got some cool toys, we made some good videos, and we had a lot of fun. Here's to you, 2017. Thanks for being a great year. And thank you guys for watching and subscribing. You don't know how much it means to me. I say it over and over again. It really doesn't matter if people show up to watch my stuff. I have fun making it. But when you guys comment, this is a great video, this was funny, this was well done, I agree with you, that makes me feel good. I like to know that people like what I do because it entertains me, but it's even better if it entertains you. I'm not in this to have the biggest subscriber count or even to make money off of this. This is a hobby for me, and I love doing it, and I love you guys. So thank you for being a part of the lockbotCRM family, and I'll see you in 2018. Happy New Year, everybody, and as always, thanks for watching.